Hello and welcome to Skyrim Special Edition. How to make a good looking character. Wood Elf Male. So, without further ado, let us jump into character creation. Here we are. If you're wondering what kind of character creation I'm in, that is a modded home called Breeze Home Overall by the real Eleonora, and I will leave a link to it in the description of the video. You don't need any mods to make this character, it's just so that I can re-enter character creation after going out into the world and checking how they look in the daylight, sort of. And this home has a appearance altering mirror in the basement that lets you do that. It's the same character creation though. It's the same as in the vanilla game in the start of the game. The only thing is, one of these sliders, a couple of these sliders tend to jump. So, because of that, this preset position of the slider is not correct. So I will now insert the correct preset that I used for this character. Skin tone. The skin tone that I used is one up from the left. Weight. This slider is wrong, so just somewhere in the middle is fine for an elf, you know, or a little to the right there. That's what I chose. He can of course be skinnier and buffer if you want that. Head section. All of these sliders to the left. Face. Nose type under the O in nose. Nose height under the H in height, but in the front part of the H. Nose length all the way to the left. Jaw width just in front of the H in width. Jaw height all the way to the left. Jaw forward all the way to the right. Cheekbone height all the way to the left. Cheekbone width underneath the B in cheekbone. Cheek color, laugh lines, cheek color lower, and nose color all the way to the left. Chin color all the way to the right. Neck color, one down from the right towards the left. Forehead color all the way to the right. Eye shape, one down from the left. Eye color, eye height. Both of these sliders all the way to the left. Eye width, 1, 2, 1, 2 up from the left towards the right. Eye depth underneath the D in depth. Eyeliner color all the way to the right. Eye shadow is 1 down from the left. Eye tint, 1 down from the left. Brow. Brow type underneath the P in type. Brow height all the way to the left. Brow width underneath the H in width. Brow forward all the way to the left. Mouth. Mouth shape is 1 up from the left towards the right. Mouth height all the way to the right. Mouth forward all the way to the right. Chin width 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 down from the right towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin length all the way to the left. Chin forward is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the left towards the right. Lip color all the way to the left. Hair. Now you see what kind of hair it is, but it's 1 down if you don't know. And facial hair is 1, 2. 1, 2 up from the left towards the right. And the hair color is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the hair color that I've used. Now, as you briefly saw, if you want him to have no beard, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want that, you can go to his face and give him some, let's see here, cheek color. Give him that one, and cheek color lower, that dark one there. That should help. I think the chin color is as dark as I could get it. But also, if you want a beard type that kind of shows off more of his chin there, sort of, not chin, but cheek, I would do that. Give him color on his cheek. That kind of helps. But I would recommend one of these beards that give him hair in his face. That was difficult. Yeah. Let me just change him back 2 seconds. There we go. Now, he can have different hair colors, this guy. The bright one you should be careful about, like this one is a little too bright. And, you know, same for the other ones that we all know that is kind of, you know, brightish. But as you can see, this is too bright for him. And this too, I think. None of these, but this you can maybe use. This one works, red one. And this one, for sure. And this one, all these, not this, I don't think that's too bright, but this one works, and you could maybe have this one. Now we can try and adjust his skin tone to the brightest one, and then you see that the different hair color works better. But still, the all white one here is a little too bright, but this works better if you do that. Now, also these blonde ones, like this one works better now, this one works better if you have a little lighter skin tone. You can also, of course, go the other way and make him the all dark one. And as you can see, that's his look then. If we go for the darkest one, this is kind of cool with that, absolutely. This one too. Really looks really good. It absolutely does. That looks good. Now he can of course have different hairstyles too, and war paints. Just give me a second and I'll see if I can come up with something. 2 seconds. Here we go. Now he looks kind of different, doesn't he? I gave him the lighter skin color and you know, the white eyes and this hairdo and the white hair. And he looks quite different. And if we give him another beard, like you know, these ones, you have a totally different dude, or this one for that matter. He can also be bald, by the way. He looks really good bald. Look at that. That's awesome. And if we give him, you know, the other beard again, this one is quite cool. We can of course try and give him, for example, that, and if we change his eye color to something else like that, you have a more of a, he looks more wood elfishy. Yeah, you know what I mean, like that. And of course we can go hair to the hairdo and experiment. So as I said on my other videos, but if you haven't seen those, if you just change the hair color, the eye color, and the skin tone, you can get a completely different character. Also war paint, of course, but I have to admit that when it comes to war paint on this one, I can't remember who the other one was. There was another one that I just couldn't. War paint wasn't that cool, and this is one of them actually. This was kind of cool though. I just said it, and you know. So if we go and give him the mohawk, where is it? Yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. Okay, that looked cool. We can also go now and give him, I just do this real quick, give him a darker skin tone so that you see, you know. Look at that, that's kind of cool. But I have to say, I think I actually prefer the, maybe there. No? I think that was coolest with a lighter skin tone, I don't know. Yeah. Anywho, you see that you can play with those settings, and you can get a completely different character. Now, this would have also had some new. Some of them have, or all of them maybe have, war paints that are specific to the race, and these are some of them. Look at that. I don't know if I like them though, but they're there. So let me just change him back. There we go. So that was it. That was it for my wood elf male. And what's left to say? Well, go out, have huge amounts of fun, and thank you so much for watching.